Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Christian. I'm back with another reaction video, and today we got another cartel video, and it's not gonna stop. You feel me? Like, you guys enjoy this stuff, I enjoy this stuff. It's actually fun to make. I'm enjoying making content again, so let's keep running these videos up until we can no more. But anyways, I got requested for this one, and it's called Funky Town Gore. Apparently it's the worst cartel video on the internet, and you know me, I like gory stuff. It doesn't really bother me that much, but like, I obviously haven't seen the craziest of the craziest shit. Like, I don't go out of my way looking for it, bro. Like, if I see it, I see it, and it is what it is. This video is by Disturbed Reality. I've been reacting to his videos a lot lately, so if you guys want to go check out his channel, he has a lot of good videos that I'm probably gonna end up reacting to. I'm gonna leave the link to the original video down in the description. I kind of want to see what this is about. I know it's probably not gonna be no graphic shit or anything because it's YouTube, and I'm not trying to, no one's trying to be like fucking demonetized, or they're not trying to have it taken down or anything. Let's just see what it's talking about. The video is in 480p again. I don't know why, but fuck it. Hey, we ball.
Welcome back to Disturbed Reality.
My boy.
To tell you the truth, I don't even know where to start with this video.
Is that bad?
All of the disturbing media that I've covered so far on this channel has some sort of backstory, so there is a bit of filler to go with those videos. But when it comes to this piece of disturbing media by the name of Funky Town, despite a bit of research, I cannot find any definitive backstory behind this video. The only thing that we do know is that it's a cartel video based in Mexico. A few people online have indicated that this is actually from South America, like Brazil or Colombia, but I have delved into various forums, various Reddit threads, and a lot of Spanish speakers in these forums claim that the accents in the video are indeed Mexican, so it appears that this video is indeed a Mexican cartel production. Now,
my whole thing is, you know how many videos that they probably like haven't released that they recorded of them doing some crazy shit to people, and like, bro, it's just the cartel, they give literally zero fucks. Like, you know how people say, oh yeah, I don't give a fuck, blah blah. Like, they're like top tier not giving a fuck, like, people. It's just crazy.
Your guess is as good as mine at the end of the day. It could be CJNG. They are very notable for their brutal torture techniques and brutal executions. It could be Los Zetas, it could be Los Viagras. There are so many cartels that could be responsible for this video, but from what I gather from the research that I've done, there's no definitive answer to who actually was responsible for this video. All we know is that it's cartel based. According to my research, the video first appeared online in 2016, and it quickly became one of the most notorious.
That's not that long ago, to be honest with you.
Many people claim that Funky Town is the worst gore video on the internet.
Damn.
And I can certainly see why people say that. It's certainly one of the worst gore videos that is readily available on the internet. Having said that, I'm sure there's a lot worse out there, deep underground. But in terms of easily accessible shock videos, it's certainly one of the worst, if not the worst. Now, I know morbid curiosity is a very real thing, and when somebody watches a video like this, a lot of people are very tempted to search up a real thing.
I am. I'll tell you that right now.
As you know,
I was just thinking that.
Not to watch these videos, and
why not?
If you listen to me just once, I do hope it's this time, because this video is absolutely vile. It's disgusting, and yeah, it's just not pleasant to look at.
That makes me want to watch it more, bro.
Now, I'm somebody.
I'm not going to though.
I've never really been affected by the visceral nature of gore. There have been occasions when certain videos have affected me emotionally because of the empathy for the victim. For example, Three Guys, One Hammer. I thought the story behind that was absolutely tragic, but the gore itself, for whatever reason, didn't really disturb me all that much. But when it comes to pure gore, it takes a lot to get under my skin. But I've got to be honest, this video, Funky Town, it really did get to me. It made me nauseous, it made me feel sick, and yeah, it was just horrendous to look at. And I actually watched this video when I had no idea what Funky Town was. I actually saw this video on Twitter in 2019. I remember exactly when it was because I was in the process of changing jobs. So I watched this video in November 2019 on Twitter. It was on my feed. I could tell it was a dodgy video straight away, but you know, being curious, I clicked on it, and for whatever reason I watched the whole thing through. And yeah, it was absolutely brutal, absolutely brutal. So last disclaimer, do not watch this video, do not search for it, it's just not worth it. But let's actually talk about what transpired.
How many of you guys actually have seen this video? Because I honestly have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. I've seen so many like gore videos and shit that it's like I don't really remember them, but and I don't think I've ever seen one called Funky Town Gore. When I heard Funky Town, I thought it was some cartoon or some shit. Like I thought it was like Lazy Town. That's what I thought it was. You know that? Remember that cartoon Lazy Town? That's exactly what I thought it was.
The only positive thing I will say, these guys actually have a sick playlist, good taste in music.
Nah, what
but
the
in all
fuck?
seriousness, let's talk.
Bro said, yeah, this is the most craziest, brutal, fucking gory video I've ever seen in my life. That shit made me sick to my stomach. But the playlist was fire. I gotta give it to him. This guy.
The video starts with the camera pointing at a ceramic tiled floor. The room looks like some sort of industrial kitchen, maybe in a club, maybe in a restaurant, something like that. And you can hear music playing and also people talking in the background. The first piece of music to play is Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. But anyway, the camera pans to a bound victim on the floor. It looks like they tied him up with some sort of plastic wire, but they got to work before the recording even started. So when the recording starts, this guy's already sustained a lot of fucking brutality. So his hands have been cut off. And
hey, that's the first time I heard bro cuss in all these videos. That's how you know this shit's crazy.
His face has been completely flayed. There's no skin on this guy's face whatsoever, and his eyes have been gouged out, and there's a hell of a lot of blood on the floor. The first thing I noticed, which really added to the depravity, was the fact that this victim was actually hooked up with like an IV, and the IV obviously was pumping him full of drugs to keep him awake, keep him aware.
Nah, that's crazy.
He felt every single thing. But yeah, at the start of the video, they actually tried to slit his throat with a sickle, and also from what I remember, they actually jam it into his jaw as well. When he tries to start screaming, when he doesn't shut up, they basically jam a box cutter in his mouth to stop him screaming. And the scream is like just, you've heard the expression blood-curdling scream? That's exactly what it was. And he was going from screaming to gurgling, from screaming to gurgling, and after a while, as the video progresses, they take the box cutter and continuously slit his throat. Must have been 40, 50 times.
Damn!
Like that. And all throughout this, somehow this guy's still alive and fully conscious because of the drugs. And bear in mind, the guys doing this were laughing at him, and I'm assuming they was insulting him while they were doing it, you know, taking real pleasure in what they was doing. So yeah, they proceed to try and slit his throat with a box cutter. They was going at his neck numerous times, man, back and forth. It was absolutely brutal. All while in the background, the music Funky Town comes on, which is where the title comes from. And yeah, throughout the video, they was actually having to physically restrain this guy, so there was a lot of life left in him. But
you ever wonder, like, what the fuck these people do, like, to get this sort of treatment? Because there's levels to this shit, right? This guy had to have done some crazy shit. There's no way they're just doing this just because they want to. I mean, they probably could, but I don't think they would fucking do that, you know?
The amount of pain that he must have been in is just, like, unimaginable. So there was moments when one guy had his foot on his chest to keep him down. In another part of the video, they had like a pole in his mouth to keep his head on the floor so he doesn't move. And the worst part of this video for me is towards the end, where the victim actually manages to loosen his arms from the restraints, and immediately the victim tries to touch his face. Bear in mind, at this point, he's got no face, he's got no eyes, and he's got no hands.
Nah.
But still instinctively, the guy tries to touch his face. It's absolutely horrific. Absolutely horrific. And eventually the video ends. The video doesn't capture the final moment when they actually killed him, so this guy was put through so much, man. So much pain, so much torment. I can't even imagine what this guy went through. There are very few people in the history of human civilization that deserve an end as bad as that. It was absolutely horrendous. I done this video based on pure memory from when I watched it. I would never watch it again. Honestly, just thinking about it in my mind, I think it is the worst video I've seen online, to tell you the truth. And yeah, bear in mind, when this video ended, he was still alive, so God knows what else they did to this guy. I read online that he was beheaded, but that can't really be confirmed. I don't know who the victim was. I cannot find that anywhere. I did see a Reddit thread of somebody claiming to have found the guy who was the victim, but that Reddit thread was false because they actually showed a body on that Reddit thread, and yeah, the guy had been flayed, but his hands were still intact, so it wasn't him. So I've got no idea.
I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. I'm so curious on. I don't want to watch it, but I'm just curious, you know? Like, fuck. Like, I just want to see what happened. Like, I just want to be like, oh shit. Like, fuck. Like, he was right. Type shit. But I also don't want to be fucking traumatized. So, I don't know. I'm probably not gonna watch it, but still. It's just like, fuck. Like,
who the victim was.
I'm watching this video about it. And it's like, but I don't know, I never watched the video before.
And that's why I wasn't originally going to make a video on this case, because for me there's just not enough backstory, but a lot of you guys requested this video, so as a man of the people, I thought I would.
Man of the people.
Yeah, at the end of the day,
me too.
A lot of people claim this video to be the worst online, so be warned. Again, do not search it, do not watch it. It's just not worth it in my opinion.
The thing of him saying that is, him saying that is gonna make people want to do it, like me, you know. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, share your comments below. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, if you can.
Hey, real shit, this Disturbed Reality guy, I don't know who you are, but you're a good ass storyteller. There's not even anything in the fucking background. I'm just listening to your voice, and you're just so like, you're intriguing. You tell good ass stories, and it's only a fucking 480p too, and I'm still like into this shit like crazy. So shout out to you. You're literally fucking keeping me entertained, and probably all you guys too. But anyways, fuck. Have you guys seen, comment down below if you guys seen this video, because honestly, like I said, I've never seen it, but I am curious, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna go look it up and shit. I don't know if I'm that curious. Gore doesn't really affect me that much. He said it doesn't really affect him that much either, but this video like traumatized him and like made him feel sick type shit. So I don't know if I will do that. I might just listen to the guy for once. Nothing is certain in life, so who knows. Comment down below more videos you guys want me to react to. I really fuck with this shit. I'm a really like, I just like this type of stuff, you know. But yeah, comment down below what you guys want me to react to next. Subscribe for new. Like this video if you enjoyed it. I'm out.
Sorry, girl, I gotta go. Yeah, you know this ain't the old man.